this morning has been awaited. Today we are going on an adventure, and the adventure is to venture into the highlands on Route 35, at least to reach Hveravöllur, but if the weather allows, then to cross Iceland. And I'm a bit anxious. I've actually been dreaming about the trip all night. It's kind of late in the season, like the road is not closed on the website, but the weather is not good. Recently there was this storm that swept through the entire country, very strong wind, so you can imagine if it is strong down low, how strong it is up there. So the wind gusts up to 50 meters per second were sweeping the highlands. It's not like that anymore, but the wind is strong there. But there's a hail, like literally ice falling out of the sky at the moment, so I hope that clears up when we get there. We are going to take a rental car there, so that's yeah, that is also interesting. I just picked up a car. It's Suzuki Vitara. It is a little bit lower than the Audi. Perhaps a tiny bit smaller, but it's basically the same size. We were actually fooled by one website because we booked another car, and that was much cheaper. That was just 65 euros for free, maybe 2 days. This one is about 200 euros. And yeah, apparently the company which we rented from is closed, so we were really nervous maybe we won't get the car, but we got it just less than an hour later. Yeah. So we are now leaving the ring road and we are turning towards Kyoto. F35. The forecast actually says that there's a hail. Hopefully it will cease by the time we come. So the road is covered with snow, and unfortunately my stick broke. That's what you get for buying a cheap one. Legendary killer.
F35.
Yeah, it's F.
I wonder why it's called an F35.
It's a mountain road.
I'm getting signals from everywhere.
So the road, not the road, maybe I should say weather conditions deteriorated very quickly. We just went probably like less than 20 kilometers on the F35 or 35, and the weather has changed dramatically. You know what? Several kilometers down the road the weather cleared up. It's not snowing anymore. It's quite nice. There's an interesting rock formation there on the left. A lot of interesting rocks in Iceland, I've noticed. And then on the right side we can see some sort of a lake, I suppose. Buildings on Kyoto, or so good. So my friend, he never really understood my fascination with Route 35. So it's basically an Arctic desert, and there isn't much driving this road. Like, definitely there's nation, but this nation is pretty barren. However, I think that is the interesting part, because in Iceland you can really experience a sort of a nothingness, and I don't really know of another place in Europe, at least, where you can see such a wilderness. It's very meditational in a way. We found some other building on Kjolur. It's like a farm. And then some fences here. So at some point there must have been animals. So this route has been used since the Viking times, and back in the day it was a really dangerous journey. You know, it took several days. You were not as fast as you are now with a car, on your horse or on foot. So people reported hearing voices on the way, and I can really understand that, because when I was walking there, because of the wind, it really seemed as if somebody was whispering, saying something, and it didn't even sound exactly like a human voice. It was like some sort of a ghost.
You can barely see that we have driven on it just moments ago. Can't believe it. This is that's the bad part. This is more than 10 centimeters. It's more. It's maybe 20. Now, on my nice way back, the wind blowing to my back.
Is we only had 8 kilometers left to our destination, and we encountered rather deep snow, and we are now driving backwards. We can't really go for that snow, it's too deep. It's not for this kind of car, I think. So we did not conquer the Kjolur.